Hey guys, we are back. We are back. So I did the safe thing and I also noticed that it was Sunday. So I said I wasn't gonna do a really early live. Let's push it out until at least 2 o'clock, around the time that you guys start to come on to live on Sunday so that we can discuss a very important topic. It was something that I had to watch play out before I answered the question. So it took me a couple of days to even do a premiere video to it, or even a live. So I thought it would be more personable to do a live stream to talking about this situation with the fallout and everything that has transpired. And you know what? It came a good timing because when I was supposed to do the live on this, I did not do it. I didn't set it up. I didn't even have the thought in my head shared with the community by setting up a live or doing a premiere video, letting you know, was the breakup really over, Jaidyn? And it added an extra element to what was thoughts that were already running through my head. What's going on with these two couples? And who's involved, who's all involved that could have helped this situation get to where it's at. And sure enough, there are a lot of allegations. I wasn't alive, so I'm not the only one that was thinking like that. I know that there were people that had thoughts about it as well. You can only put out your thoughts if we do these live streams where you're able to use the comment section of the live, the chat, to discuss what your thoughts are. I'm able to read it, pin it, share it, so that when other people look at the replay of this video, they can all collectively, see what's going on. We can hopefully put the puzzle together. And I know that Chrisean Rock, in due time, she will tell us what was the real reason for now. Because remember, they're a public relation. I can break up with somebody I'm with today, and we can be back together the same day. I've done it when I was in relationships with people for years. The same day we're back together. You know what I'm saying? But he's in jail, so it's easier for her to say she's separated from him. She could be talking to him on the back end, or probably is talking to him on the back end. But right now, she's not. He's not in her good graces. But I knew something was not quite right, and I just, like I always tell you, I gotta let sometimes things play out. Whatever happens in the dark always comes to the light. When people's intentions aren't good in relationships, vice versa, or on both parts, because sometimes you could be in a relationship where neither one of y'all are good for each other, neither one of y'all's intentions for each other are good. It will come out in the wash. And it came out to me, some of it partially came out in the wash. So let me read. Hey Teresa, how are you? Would here because don't want Jaidyn on baddies. Wendelina, hi. Hey Buttercup and Moesha, how are you? Team Jaidyn. Right. So talking about Team Jaidyn, I never had nothing against her, so I'm definitely gonna start Team Jaidyn. Seeing you brought that up, it's a mixture of two things on my part. But then let me tell you what I think the mindset of Blueface is. I'll start with my mindset. Jaidyn, it is her time to shine. She's not a rapper. I'll tell you that at all. She's not a rapper at all. I don't think she's a baddies, because I think that being with Blueface is what made her violent. Made behind the scenes altercations that may have spilled over to the internet, where she may have went live and got rah rah and ratchet. It was because of the triggering that Blueface took her to. Like when they messed up Blueface's house, trashed their house, got drunk, trashed their house, Chrisean Rock and Jaidyn Alexis, she was triggered. The liquor just fueled it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think, and I'm gonna say for both Chrisean Rock and Jaidyn Alexis, this is a setup for disaster for both of the girls. To me, they're being exploited, and I hope that get the bag, but don't allow them to exploit you, because you still can make the money, but not allow them to exploit you. And I think there's going to be a lot of people being exploited. And I'm gonna tell you why. But Jaidyn, she's not a rapper. She needs to put that day job down. She got Blueface in her head, telling her to rap to get this money. Now she's gonna, you see how it's set 𝗪𝗪𝗫 where she needed to be in her music career. Whatever Jaidyn is planning on doing, which is one, holding Blueface down while he's in jail, and also just holding the whole umpire MILF music together. The best thing, she's probably going to be one of the highest payers, because she's down. Let me pull this up real quick. She's down as the star of the show. No, a celebrity of the show. So she's held at even a higher standpoint. Hold on. Where is it at? All right, let me share this. She's held at a higher stance than a lot of the girls. She's labeled. Now we have Baddies Midwest returning cast 𝗪𝗪𝗫 with her stage and everything out behind, talking about she ain't gonna be back on Baddies because Zeus ain't gonna pay what he want. But let me be quiet. He may have gave her that offer, but then again, low key, by law, he ain't gonna out her if she's on contract saying that 𝗪𝗪𝗫 ain't gonna be lying on my name, making me look bad as a producer of Zeus and the owner and CEO, because I paid her just what I paid her probably last year, and she's still gonna be on Baddies. So yeah, she's still on Baddies cast, returning cast. I just had to throw that out there real quick, because you know how 𝗪𝗪𝗫 was on his rampage for the last couple of months, talking about she ain't going back on Zeus, even was dragging Lemmy's name. But they like those storylines anyways, because when they see people bring it drama that we consider negative to social media, is really positive drama for them, because it puts all eyes on the network, all eyes on 𝗪𝗪𝗫, all eyes on Lemmy, and then that brings in a bag. But these are Baddies Midwest new celebrity casts, okay? So think about what I said. But it's a gift and it's a curse, because number one, Jaidyn in real life naturally is quiet. She's a person who she's around a selective amount of people, that she doesn't have the crowd too big. We know she drinks. That don't mean you ain't got to be quiet. You can still be quiet and get your little drink on, your little sip on, or whatever. But she's quiet. I'm quite sure when trouble comes her way, she'll handle it. But I just can't see Jaidyn Alexis getting up on Baddies, because even though I know the girls in their heart are gonna know that Jaidyn Alexis got a beautiful spirit. Because, regardless if I'm Team Rock or not, I'm still not going to take away good qualities or characteristics that I see in somebody else just because I'm Team Chrisean Rock. If somebody else that maybe is dealing with the same man, they're both good people, to me, they don't seem to be like as bad as a man could be with two women, and they're both ratchet, ghetto, and not worth a dime. I can't say that about Jaidyn. I think that her spirit is good. She's a good mother. That's most importantly. Who cares about what I think about if she was ratchet or not? She takes care of her kids. She stays in her lane. She's human like anybody else. She throws her little digs, like putting on, Blueface's jewelry here and there to try to get Chrisean Rock upset in the past, to trigger her gaslighting. She's been through a lot. Remember, she had him first, and Chrisean was doing the same thing to her at one point in time, gaslighting, low key in her own way, subtly letting her know that he's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. Right. So you feel what I'm saying? Sometimes the same way you get them is the same way you lose them. You feel what I'm saying? That's why you gotta really, really be mindful when you mess around with these doggish men like Blueface, because we'll go around, come around. But now getting into what I'm concerned about, and what I think people who are gonna have her on this show are not concerned about, because they're really worried about money. Now with Jaidyn Alexis, she's gonna get into some sort of fight with somebody. Somebody's gonna want to try her so that on the cast they can be the next Natalie Nunn, or close to Natalie Nunn, or the next 𝗪𝗪𝗪, or close to being a 𝗪𝗪𝗪, because 𝗪𝗪𝗪's kind of popular on Baddies. She got on the show. She ain't been on there long. But out of the cast, 𝗪𝗪𝗪's name's in everybody's mouth. She's ringing bells because she's a fighter. She got some hands. Now, Jaidyn is going to be on everybody's tongue. Somebody in that house is going to try her. They're going to try 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪, the rapper, because of who she is. She's on a larger status than even Jaidyn Alexis. Okay? She's a rapper. I'm quite sure she got some platinum singles. I don't know. I don't listen to her rap, but I know she does got some skills. But we also know she got some skills with them hands too, like 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 does, 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 does. However, people are gonna try them. It's just like trying to try and wanting to fight Mike Tyson, even though you know you're gonna get your behind whooped, because you want to be the next hit. You want to be the next star on the Baddies, or you want to be able to take your career to the next level. So you will try these two celebrity casts to get there. It's about money. Social media is big money out here. And you could take some jabs at Jaidyn Alexis and 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 and not have no legal troubles behind you, not getting no trouble. Why not? Fair game now. Jaidyn put herself in that situation. I'm quite sure Blueface put it in her mind. And when Blueface is on the outs with Chrisean Rock, he thinks of all kind of plotting and planning, and he uses, Jaidyn Alexis as a scapegoat. She probably doesn't want her on Baddies because of the fighting, and she knows Jaidyn isn't built like that. Let me tell you something. Jaidyn Alexis probably doesn't want to be on Baddies, but she knows she's struggling with that music, and she knows it's easier because she'll probably have to get into a few fights, and it'll look like a lot, because that's how TV looks like everything is. It over dramatizes everything. It might not be as bad as what you think behind those cameras, but just one fight is more than enough fights. But I'm telling you, all two of these celebrity casts are gonna catch it. Whether they have to be the one. Now, see, Jaidyn might be the one they put their hands on her. She might do a 𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪𝗪 on them, and that'll just blow her career up right there. And Blueface knows that. He's a mastermind. Trust me. He's not the mastermind behind Chrisean Rock's plans and the her show she's gonna have, which is a spiritual one. This is how much money Chrisean Rock generates. That's why they don't care what kind of show she has. She's gonna get the bag regardless. But I'm gonna tell you why I'm concerned about Chrisean Rock. I didn't think Chrisean cares about how Jaidyn eats as long as she's not this. Well, I do think that she does not care about how she eats, but what were you in another relation, not with her being your woman, but why are you discussing future plans for her to be on Baddies or to end up on Baddies in the first place? I feel like Jaidyn's never left their relationship this time around. When Blueface got back with Chrisean Rock at the beginning of this year, that relationship never fizzled off. The closeness with Jaidyn Alexis, that should have been diminished a little bit. It should have been more on the co-parenting side, and it wasn't. Because when he's not with Chrisean Rock, he gives that to Jaidyn Alexis. You don't see any deals that you know on the back end Blueface had hands in to help grow Chrisean Rock. Chrisean Rock is a solo person that's independently getting her money. She's the one that put Blueface on the Snapchat. Have an income stream while you're locked up, like I am, because we're considered big time celebrities on social media. Now I don't mean like celebrities like in movies, blockbuster movies, or like we're never gonna get probably the Artist of the Year award. Maybe Blueface had a couple of maybe gold songs, records or whatever. I don't know. Maybe Chrisean has. I ain't dig that deep into all that music stuff. I just feel like Chrisean helped all of them, but everyone's so quick to say she didn't. And truth be told, Lemmy and Natalia only put all of them on there to piss Rock off because she left. Exactly. But like I said, I think that Chrisean's humbling herself because she's able to do a show that she wants to do. That's nothing to do with painting her in the light of any kind of violence and ratchetness. Now, this is where it gets tricky. Put a Y in the chat if you're concerned about that. Jaidyn and Blue both said that they wouldn't mind smashing Natalia on the interview with. I seen that, Jason Lee. Allegedly, Chrisean's big sister Trina is going to be there for the sit down between Chrisean and Chasity. Honey, I got a video. That's funny y'all said that. I got a video. It's a commentary video. It's an old video, but it's going to be a walk down memory lane. It's going to tell you how just not 4 years, about 4 years ago, how Chrisean Rock felt. Usually when you're younger, you sort of kind of tell the truth about your feelings because you're not that mature quite yet. But as you get older, you try to be mindful, put a cap on a lot of things that you feel inner about your family, friends, associates. But it was a video I pulled up, and it was in regards to the beefing of Chrisean Rock and Tareen. And I'm gonna do a commentary video on it, and I'm gonna tell you today. Don't get in my comment section talking about this is old, because I will block you or delete your comment, because the commentary video is going to be in regards to telling you how much has not changed. If anything has gotten worse, okay? It has gotten worse. Now, this is what my concerns are with Chrisean Rock. I don't know if it's going to be Lemmy, whose show she's going to be on, the Zeus Network, with this religious show with her baby. But if people are going to be paid from the outside or inside the corporation to trigger Chrisean Rock, it's going to show on the big screen. So if it's supposed to be a religious show, and Chrisean Rock gets recorded cussing and carrying on while talking about God, but then and we know how the Malones are quick to use God's name in vain. It's not going to be a good look for her in that show. It'll be a hit show, but it's going to be a hit show for all the wrong reasons. It's still going to paint Chrisean Rock in the wrong light that she did not want to be painted in the first place. So let's be mindful of that. So let's just hope, let's pray. People who talk to the girls, offline, you may not, share it with the community, which is cool. Like the video, girl. Yes, please hit the like button. Thank you, Buttercup. Let's be mindful. But I really think there's an alternative motive why she was allowed to get this kind of show, Chrisean Rock. Because I feel like people is, for some reason, so jealous of Chrisean Rock, they want to see the failure. Sometimes it's like they want to act like they want to see her success, but they want to see the failure. They're like devils in disguise that they smile in her face and they act like they want to see her do good. We know people in real life. We sleep next to people in real life that are like that. They're jealous of us. We're doing better than they are doing, and they don't really want to see in real life you do good because you're doing better than them, or they're afraid that you'll do better than them, and you'll go above and beyond them and leave them in the dirt and leave them behind. And they're afraid of that. They're not afraid. They're not afraid of nothing else but your success and how it's going to dim their light. So I just hope, because they all have a habit of talking about the word of God and using cuss words and carrying on, or their actions showing otherwise. And I just hope that it does not come across in this show that she's doing. Because trust me, they're gonna record the good and the bad, the ups and the downs, not just the Holy Spirits. You know, I'm telling you. But I think that the show is gonna be a hit also, because it's something spiritual. It's something positive. But it's also gonna be someone who is the realest person you gonna meet on social media. That's probably what made people love or hate her. That's probably what made people say and do the things that were hurtful to her, is because Chrisean Rock is famous for being just Chrisean Rock. So, like I said, I just hope that it works out for her. It says preaching to me, amen. Hey, Quell, what's good with you? But yeah, I just hope that when she gets up here and she, does her little thug fizzle, I hope she don't be using God's name in vain. If she got to tell these people, I can't eat today. My spirits ain't high. You know what I'm saying? I got to shake this devil off me. I got to shake this demon off me. That she does that. She can't get up there and, because you can be religious, believe in God, the word of God, read the Bible. You still might can go out the day before and have a cocktail with your girls at the club. You got to remember, people are going to take pictures of that. Paparazzis, fans, haters, so anybody, super fans. And when you go get on the set, right after set is, they're going to be saying, "Well, on such and such day, after she did her holy show, she was sighted in the club popping bottles or smoking." She's got to be tread lightly. It's a lot that's going to come with creating the show that she wants and being on this show. You got to set and lead by example. Hey, Houston hitters. None in me. It says none me in my live streams here listening. So, you just keep that in mind. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in, hit the like button. But keep that in mind that she's got a heavy burden ahead of herself. I'm telling you, this is something that I hope she's prepared for. I really hope that she's prepared for this, because there's going to be a lot that's going to come with this. And I just hope that she's prepared for this. I wish her nothing but the best. Jaidyn, I hope she's prepared for it too. And because Jaidyn can blink her eyelash the wrong way, and just because a lot of people are Team Rock, they'll attack her. And don't let Jaidyn get in no fight and get no black eye or knot upside her head, or her wig ripped off. Man, that's gonna be a bad hit. That's gonna be a bad hit. Then you never know. It could be Tashiki's game plan to not make up with her sister, get cool with Jaidyn Alexis, just to get back at Chrisean Rock, her own sister, and then, end up being the best of friends with Jaidyn, just to grow her numbers and blow up her set. And Jaidyn might got plans to be cool with Tashiki, to do the same thing. Alternative motives. A lot of alternative motives come with these kind of situations. I just hope that these alternative motives don't, turn into something that it didn't have to be. I really hope that it doesn't. But hold on one second. I'm on the wrong thing. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put some pimping in it. I hear this. I had lost track. But like I said, I just hope the best for everybody. And Hey Donna, how are you? Given very much, we got the same enemy in common. It says, given very much, we got the same enemy in common. So I'm really just hoping that things work out and everything. I hope that Chrisean Rock, because Chrisean, you already know Chrisean Rock ain't got no problem with doing no public live stream and telling people where to get off at. Now she wanted 250,000. Do you think she got that 250,000 or more for that show? Put a Y in the chat. Put it like this. Put she got more. She didn't get more. She got more. She didn't get more. I think she got that 250,000 or more. Put something in the comment section. I'm just curious to seeing, but I'm quite sure she probably got more than what she asked for when they wanted her back on Baddies, but she wanted 250,000. I don't know if that was per show or for the whole season. I don't know. Two people that only become friends because they want the same enemy. That's my point. So Buttercup, you feel where I'm going with it? She got more. She got more, Darlene. I think so too. She got at least 250 or more. She played her cards right. She don't know. She didn't have to go to jail to learn how to play chess. She was already playing that. She was already playing that right. Already. Definitely more. Lemmy loves Rock. No, I won't say that. I won't say he loves her. I think he has grown to love her because he sees after the show how other people are like, more because she gained even more traction since. Right. Exactly. Now, I can admit with that, Dionys. What is that? How do you pronounce your name? Dionys? That's a pretty name. Sorry, guys. I had to take a sip of my water. Dionys. Oh, that's so pretty. Dionys. But let me tell you something. They're both getting some bread. Now, I think that now is going to be Jaidyn Alexis' opportunity to get where Chrisean got to financially. That's how Chrisean got to where she got to. It's from these shows. And and then, she started branching out, doing her little singles, making music, doing that. She was popping bottles, getting big bags. Jaidyn is not gonna ever get those kind of bags going to no clubs in VIP, walking out with a bag. Her bag's never gonna be as big as Chrisean Rock's bags. But Chrisean Rock was also getting money multiple ways through social media, like and promotionals probably. Also, Lemmy, that was like people that start with YouTube and they blow up. YouTube is the platform that blew them up, made the money where they can now leverage it off to other business endeavors, and they can use their own money to leverage it, or because they blew up from YouTube, people got all eyes on them. That's how it happened for Chrisean Rock. It started from Baddies and Lemmy Zeus Network. Well, Blueface too. Help putting her on a show, but it was ultimately Lemmy's network which is Zeus. She started with Zeus. That's how she got the first bag. Then the music. Then came popping the bottles. Also, that was extra money on top of the Zeus network, and then the music. Then they wanted, her to go and do concert appearances. She gets a bag when she does concerts for her singles that she be performing, and then clubs. It trickles down to clubs. They're probably smaller bags, but they're bigger bags to us because they're probably more of the bag that she gets for popping bottles in a club is probably what people make in a whole year, salary wise. 30,000 or something salary. That's probably all you get in a year. You know what I'm saying? In 12 months. She's getting that in one night. So, it's gonna pop off for Jaidyn. You're gonna start to notice people, you're gonna see a lot of bloggers showing Jaidyn's following count. They're gonna be, oh, she was at 1 million or 900,000, and now she's at 3 million. It's in a race. Who's gonna have the most following? It's gonna be all this crazy petty stuff going on. Now that this is all going on, Chrisean likes when employees that always come or don't show up, and they know the manager won't fire them, and if they quit, they'll get hired right back. Right. Chrisean likes that one employee that are you double copying stuff, Buttercup? I didn't want her to try her hand to another network though. Like you talking about like the Ray J Tron what is it? I forgot all that fast. Tronics Network. In my opinion, this is the opportunity for Rock and her sister to make up, and all of them, including Jaidyn, to humble themselves for Chrisean Jr. Porter. I hope that it does work out for that. And you know what? You know who's gonna stick out like a sore thumb? Blueface, because I believe that could happen too, which is a positive outlook. And if that does happen, what's going to happen is Blueface is not going to like that. So he's going to try to stop more conflict so that he benefits from it. Because that's not going to be enough money for him if he doesn't keep the circus going. Because that eliminates the circus, a big part of the circus, if Blueface allows that to happen. And I think that he's too afraid to have that happen. He didn't want it to happen that first time they got drunk and teared his house up. And he thought that they were going to be friends. So I had to write it again because of a typo. Okay, Buttercup. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. But let me just say this to you, too. It's not designed for Jaidyn, Alexis, and Chrisean Rock to be best friends. I think that it would be good for them to be cordial, be respectful of each other. And if Jaidyn Alexis is with Blueface, or if Chrisean Rock is with Blueface, but they're just on the outs now, that they respect each other's boundaries. Jaidyn respects that Blueface, you're with Chrisean Rock. No, I'm not giving you none of this. You feel what I'm saying? And vice versa. And they co-parent. That's it. They don't have to make up and be the best of friends and you know what I'm saying, and all that. All they have to truly do is grow up more, respect boundaries, respect each other, because there's kids involved, and co-parent. Period, point blank. And if Blueface is with Chrisean Rock, you be with Chrisean Rock, you stay over there. You can't be over here with me whenever you want to be over here with me, even getting a little bit of, once in a while, some nookie. You can't get none of that. You're with Chrisean, you go get it from her. When y'all break up, that's something different. We grown folks. If you're not with Chrisean Rock, it's fair game now. But yeah, I wish nothing but the best for none of them. For none of them, for all of them. But I hope and pray that everything goes smoothly. I really truly do. I hope and pray, because they're used to Chrisean and the drama, so they're gonna catch her. Honestly, they're gonna catch her times when she's in a bad light and not doing so well. They're going to catch her, and they're going to they're gonna record that, and people are gonna have things to say about that. So let's not think it's gonna be easy sailing for her, because she has a religious show. Because look at Kurt Franklin and all these other people who blew up because they got super churches and all, and they're mainstream in the industry. They went from church to mainstream. You know what I'm saying? They took it to another level. When church go mainstream, you know, where they're on some Hollywood level, they're on the red carpet and all kinds of. I think we'll get a chance to get more insight on how Jaidyn feels about the baby and Chrisean, because somebody's bound to ask. You know, they're messy and love drama on that. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna all come out to light. Trust me, there was an alternative motive, Deonce and Honey. We about to, whatever happens in the dark's always gonna come to the light. And I feel like this is how bad people want to know how people really feel about one another and how people are gonna act in real life by putting them on these shows. There's an alternative motive. Understand that, guys. There's an alternative motive. And remember, this is the network that ain't for no Holy Spirit. It's for the drama. That's how they've known to get the bag. So they're gonna go with the flow of, okay, you want your little holy show? We got you. And we know that Chrisean Rock has changed. However, we also know that Chrisean Rock can be triggered very easily still. Chrisean Rock ain't went to no counseling that we know of since being out of jail or prior to going to jail. Chrisean is still Chrisean. And if you rattle her cage or rub her the wrong way, oh, she's gonna be Chrisean. She's one of the type of people, yeah, I believe in God, but don't get it messed up. Don't get it twisted. Put a Y in the chat if you ever heard of the cussing pastor. He's the cussing pastor. Do you think I don't think he believes in God? Of course he believes in God. But he happens to cuss too because he's showing that he's human. So that's what's going to be the highlight of Chrisean Rock's show. You're going to see the spiritual side of Chrisean Rock, and you're going to see the ratchet side that's still inside of Chrisean Rock, that she doesn't have to dig too deep to reach for when she wants to go in and be ratchet and go in on anybody who she feel is violating her. Because see, Chrisean Rock is a thinker. She might not always think before she reacts, but she done thought about it before she went upside your head. So she's gonna peep a lot of funniness, and in that show, don't be surprised if she even calls out the owner, the person who signs her check, when he's even acting funny and acting like he's on his little period. She gonna give him some, because she don't want no other men. The Chrisean pastor is hilarious. He's hilarious to me too, Angel D. But you feel what I'm saying? That's why I'm comparing it. That's a holy man. You can't tell nobody how holy they are and who's holy and who's not. That ain't for you to decide. That's God's work. But he does his church every day faithfully. And so is Chrisean Rock. But don't think you're going to get some. She ain't going to be no nun. She ain't going to turn into no nun just because she got a holy show. She's going to still be Chrisean Rock. If they show a picture of her eating at the table, she's still going to look like she needs to go to a class for etiquette because she don't know how to eat. We seen that at the Cheesecake Factory. I love you to death. I love you to death, Chrisean Rock, but you got some bad table etiquette. So if you see her eating, I don't care how holy she is, she's still gonna eat like that's her last meal, or like she ain't got no home training, and she's still gonna say crazy stuff out her mouth, and she's still gonna preach the word of God, and she ain't gonna put her tooth back in her mouth, because we all see that they got her all kind of implants that she could take in and out of her mouth. I hope she puts it on for her show, but we don't know. We don't know what Chrisean gonna do, and they don't know either. That's why they're giving her this show, the Zeus original series. There is no other Rock I know, not one. Chrisean Rock's God's Plan. That's the name of the It says, congrats. This is Jonathan, the father. Congratulations to Chrisean and baby Chrisean for their new show called God's Plan on Zeus Network, and Jaidyn for being on Baddies Midwest which I think that is going to be a complete disaster. I think it's going to be a complete. Listen, let me say this to you. I think it's going to be a complete disaster for the both of them because of the extra criticism that's going to come that they're going to have to deal with. It's not going to be bad for them because they're going it's going to move them to the next level in their career, and they're young. Do it while you're young. So it's going to work out for them. So I'm going to make that clear. I'm just saying the extra criticism coming along with these shows. Because trust me, commentary is not going to go away just because Chrisean Rock has a God's Plan on Zeus Network show. It's going to make us critique more of what we see, right or wrong, because we're human. That's what people do. That's what commentators do. That's what social media does. TMZ, they're going to say something. Jason Lee, they're going to say something. Tasha K, they are going to say something. They're going to say something once that show is their thoughts. There's always going to be some sort of commentary to do around these entities. Now, we may stop calling them the circus and Blueface because he's got about a year or some change or less to do. He might kind of sort of diminish a little while. So will a circus. But understand that there'll always be something to say because the world is what the world is. People find things even when there's nothing to find. Hope y'all are hitting that like button. Let me see where them likes are at. Yeah, let's try to get the likes up. I appreciate y'all. The likes are at 100%. That's what's up. So you guys are enjoying the content. I'm loving that. But make sure you subscribe to the channel and let's please try to get these likes up to 100. It's Sunday. I'm taking time out of my day. I did also take a nap. So I was able to get on this live for 2 o'clock. I actually took a nap up into 10 minutes before 2. So, I was ready for this live. I'm going to be going back live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will be in 4 hours after I get off this live. So make sure y'all don't look at the notifications. Just come back over here at 7 o'clock. We definitely got more to talk about, but I wanted to keep things separate because I'm very proud of Chrisean Rock. She has definitely showed me ain't nothing about her the weakest link. Because let me tell you why. She didn't pick Tronic Network. It's a lot of sketchiness with them. And also because of also Whack 100 having hands in it. Very smart. She executed that move very smart business-wise. And Zeus is more of a household name than Tronic Network. Now, I'm not trying to say that Tronic Network ain't gonna get neck to neck with Zeus Network, but they need to really loosen up and get their personal life, well, Ray J does, under control before they can get their business life together and get where Zeus Network is at. Never heard of a cussing pastor, but I'ma check it out. Well, everybody heard about him. If you ain't heard about him, you might never hear about him because once Chrisean gets on the set, she might drown him out with some what she might be up there be doing. I don't think it's God's idea to put Junior on television, especially given the disclosure about him. I don't. That's another thing, Buttercup. But you said it. I didn't. I don't think that it is either. But it to me, I think anything that has to do with God, like a religious spiritual program that's on Zeus Network, which they've never been known to have that before, it's healing. So maybe Chrisean Rock looks at it like for Chrisean Jesus, this is healing for her son. So, some sort of healing. But I don't know. I don't talk to Chrisean off of social media. So I don't know what's on her heart. We gotta wait till she shares it. I'm quite sure after her legal obligations are met and they decide what they're gonna do with her on the second part of her probation that she violated with Oklahoma, and her mind's more clear, she'll probably discuss the show a little bit that she can. and then when the show airs, you know, and you know what? I know for the members that have been hanging in there, staying members, man, I appreciate y'all and love y'all to death. You'll hold me down to the bitter end. I'm gonna start recording all of the episodes of God's Plan, but it's gonna be on membership only. So people that don't have a a Zeus Network membership won't have to worry because I'm going to record it, but it'll have to be on members only because I can't monetize that. That's copyright. But I can privately show it on members only. I'd like to think that there had to be something unique and interesting for Zeus to want to entertain the concept. That's well, yeah. What was interesting was anything that Chrisean Rock touches turns to gold. It was Chrisean Rock. That's just the name alone, Chrisean Rock. And Zeus Network ain't no dummy. He knows that Chrisean Rock's gonna have her holy times, and then she's gonna have her Chris Rock times. They're gonna capture all of it. That's why I said don't be surprised if Chrisean Rock has her moments where she's up there and she's dragging Lemmy, because she knows that that's his cast. That is his. He controls everything. She's gonna know what footage that he shouldn't have put up, that he's gonna put up, of moments when Chrisean's being Chrisean. So trust me, it's not gonna be all spiritual. It's gonna be a reality show. It's not gonna be something where you're like, I don't want to watch this. No, you're gonna want to watch it, trust me. Because we all know the Chrisean Rock is, you either take Chrisean Rock or leave her. You know, Chrisean got her own special way that she's spiritual and she talks about God. But at the same time, she could be a wildflower. She could be a handful. Right around the same time, she's talking about God's name. A lot of people say you talking about God's name, now you doing this over here. You talking about God's name in vain. So you're gonna see two sides, in my opinion, of Chrisean Rock on this show. You ain't gonna just get she's gonna be a nun the whole time she's on the show. Because if she's on the show and she's trying to be something she's not until the show is off, like the lights go off, then nobody's gonna want to watch it. So you know that they're gonna tell her, be herself. Don't try to, try to be this way, because the show is supposed to be a God's Plan show, spiritual show. You got to be yourself. Bring your own flair to it, Chrisean. Chrisean is doing what she wants to do. She said this prior to this network taking her up and allowing her to have her show. I think at the time, Blueface was supposed to be involved in that plan. But God had other plans. Wait, Baddies Midwest is the cussing pastor. My grandma can't stand him. Yes, him. It's like she's getting a chance to do what she was trying to do while recording herself, but under more professional production. She already gave them the bloop right. And trust me, but they're down with the program, because I'm telling you, I hate to say this, but this is towards you, my guy. You want to see Chrisean Rock get up here with that holy stuff, but in the same breath, not be unholy. That's the only reason why they gave her that show. And I'm the type of person. I'm a realist. I'm gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. It's gonna be a hit show, but Lemmy gave her that show because he knows you're gonna see both sides of Chrisean Rock, and the side that you're gonna see of Chrisean Rock is what's gonna make the show, and that's the real side. She's probably gonna be cussing. They're gonna be bloop, editing it or blooping it out or keeping it in. And they're going to be like, what is so holy about this girl? And then people from around the world that don't know Chrisean Rock, they're going to gravitate to her just like they gravitated to this cussing pastor right here. What is his name? I said it before. Baddies Midwest, the cussing pastor. But see, it's going to be on a larger scale because she's Chrisean Rock and she's also younger. You know what I'm saying? More people know who she is than a cousin pastor. He's older, but this is her era. The internet is her era, and how young people are making money is online, social media. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all take key to that. Yep. So yep. It's gonna be it's ooh child, honey. I'm trying to tell you. So I just like I said, I just hope things work out in her favor. And I wish nothing but the best for her. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Come on now. Sunday. Happy Sunday for everybody. I didn't say that when I first got on here, but happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. But I wish nothing but the best for Chrisean Rock. I truly do. But Chrisean Rock, honey, baby, don't get up here cussing on these folks on platform because they waiting because they gonna record everything. But I do agree, Chrisean Jesus, I don't think she should put him on the show. I think it should be a gradual process, and he shouldn't be on it like the whole entire show airing each time she, has a show, which will probably be like on a Sunday or, one day out the week. But it's gonna happen. Hey, Nikki Love, make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's get them likes up. Let's get them likes up. But I just hope that people respect, Chrisean Rock and they don't, critique, Chrisean Jesus, and they don't critique Chrisean where they're trying to character assassinate the girl because it's really no need for it. And again, for a lot of you guys that are in here, yes, please hit that like button. I will be recording the first show all the way up into the last show of Chrisean Rock's God's Plan, and it will be on members only. So only way you'll be able to see it, and the only reason why I'm putting it on members only for the ones in the back on the short bus is because I cannot record Zeus Network's whole entire show of Chrisean Rock because it's copyright. I can only record it and put it on members only because it cannot be monetized. I cannot, and I would not monetize. I think the only thing you could get away with doing is maybe a maybe 5-second clip of something off that show and air it on, like, say, a commentary video, show it on live, or put it on the shorts. But to sit there and record and do commentary to the whole entire, whatever how long the segment is each week of Chrisean Rock, a God's Plan show, you will be getting copyright strikes up the yin yang. That is not a smart bet for anybody to be recording this girl's show or Zeus Network show that Chrisean Rock is on and think that you're not going to be in trouble or on a legal standpoint be in trouble. So I don't think nobody should be doing it. I promise you shouldn't. But listen, I'm about to get up off here. I'll be back on here at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. Do not wait for the notifications with YouTube, because half the time you don't get them to afterwards. I'll be back on here at 7. As a matter of fact, hold your horses before you leave. I will show you right now about that because I'm about to put it up now. Hold on, guys. Hold your horses. So you'll see that it's going to be on at 7 o'clock. Yeah, I think that Blueface messed this one up for himself, honey. All right, so let's do this. That's not even what I want on here. All right, so I'm sorry. Here we go. Okay. Business deal that she has with Sean Jesus and herself doing the solo thing. And trust me, there's more. Stay tuned. So in 4 hours live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I don't know what I just did. But anyways, 7 p.m. Trust me, there's more. Stay tuned. So 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this will be going live tonight, September 22nd, in 4 hours live. So make sure you guys are here for this live. So I'm your notification. And she still hasn't followed him back. Yep. So there's a lot of stuff going on, but we'll talk about it at the 7 p.m. live. So just know that it's there. Whatever it was, I pray she don't look back. She can do bad by herself. Thank you, Patricia. I think that was the best ending of this live that we need to hear. She can do bad by herself. I'm trying to tell you. That's right. She do bad by herself. I had to read that to myself. Patricia, I had to read that to myself. That's why I went silent, guys. But listen, make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. I will be live, like I said, in 4 hours at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you then. Love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Mwah.